Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden.
We're still climbing.
The final dungeon.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan.
1209.
This'll be easy.
So see, like that was another case of an enemy being weak to something, but not being knocked down to it. So wait. Let's just use fire. And this is also the heavy fire attack. Ray fire.
Well, there goes that that test. Results inconclusive.
Yes.
That's some thick skin.
1950.
Senpai, that was so cool.
Okay. Ooh. Medium ice.
Couldn't quite beat it.
996.
Keep it up.
Do you think people would look at you weird if you went and ordered like a soft drink at a McDonald's or something and were like, "I'd like some medium ice in there, please"? Or do you think they would just immediately understand like what that would mean?
I'm trying to think like people would say like, I want no ice, I want more ice, so maybe saying medium ice.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, would they understand what that would mean in the context of a drink?
Crap, I wanted to check Loki. Crap.
Soda.
Okay, let's try this again.
Enemy down.
That was super
540.
effective.
Fallen. Let's finish them off.
Yeah, but it seems that all the other elements do more damage but don't knock it down.
But you also get an extra attack, or in this case, an all-out attack.
Right.
So there's also that addition to do.
Right. So, dude, do you... And I'm not too sure if I brought it up here or not, but do you remember that one cartoon I was looking for like a few months back? And that I could not remember what... Hold on, so you've made it safely thus far. Despair, emptiness, and hope. Those are three qualities which So, I'm the hope, Adachi's the emptiness, and Nanatame is the despair.
That's what I would say, yes.
Okay. I selected coming from outside. You showed the most grounding of the three. I would expect nothing less. In which case, I personally and directly test your power. It was this person who, and I'm just going to recount what I knew earlier, but it was a potential college student going into a restaurant and completing a contest, an eating contest, in order for a free meal. It beat the current record, get a free meal. So he comes in the next day wanting another free meal, but it's like, nope, to get a free meal, you need to beat the record. You need to beat your record. So, and the only other part I distinctly remember, after a few days of doing this challenge, the guy's like, oops, forgot to put ketchup and mustard on your hot dogs. You're gonna have to drink these. And those were the only parts I remembered about it. Okay? Like a month ago, I was going to bring this up last time because I finally remembered to write myself a note, but the end happened and plot happened, so I couldn't really say this. About a month ago, I came across something on YouTube that I'm like, huh, I haven't heard of this, but this looks interesting. Utica Cartoon is the name of the short. It was the cartoon I was looking for.
What was it called?
Utica Cartoon.
Utica.
As in the city in New York.
Huh.
It was a cartoon premiere that was like a finalist for cartoon, and it lost to Codename Kids Next Door.
Well, can't say that, it was giving up good competition at that point. Because, the KND is just good. I don't care what Orion says. That
Or
shit's
me.
good. Oh, of course. When have I ever cared what you say?
Huh. But I'm guessing since it was, and these weren't humans, I forget like everybody in the cast, but I think like the main character was a bear living with his 3 roommates. I think one may have been a rabbit, and I know one was a turtle. So, and them being college students kind of wasn't that appealing at the time, but regular show was about 20-somethings, and that was super popular for 7 or 8 seasons.
Don't know why.
So, I'm guessing maybe if it had different competition, it may have made it farther, because I think it may have been one of the finalists.
I don't know, man. Like maybe with different competition, yeah, maybe. I'm just saying, like, the idea of what Codename Kids Next Door was and became had so much more potential, I feel like.
Someone finish this one off.
5 enemies left. Hang in there.
Like, that series just kept evolving as it went.
It's not working. What is this?
Like, I know there was, like, an underlying plot, and it wasn't as episodic as it was in the beginning.
It very much pulled a, like, not Code Lyoko, what am I saying? A Gravity Falls kind of shit.
Oh, really?
Yes, where, like, your first season is just episodic setting up the world, and then subsequent seasons started really delving into what's going on in that world.
Because I know the fact that the Delightful Children had
Hang in there.
several birthdays. And
Several birthdays, or maybe, re-attempts at a birthday.
Because, like, I wasn't a big fan of it, so I
think they only had
really watched
3, I want to say. Maybe 3 at most, that were, like, actively, this is their birthday. And one of those was, like, the finale.
I know, like, were they all Project something?
They weren't projects. They were, missions.
Oh, yes, because I know they had at least 5 mission cake, I want to say.
The Delightful Children are trying to, do their birthday again because we fucked up their last one.
And the kids
That looked like it hurt.
stealing the
On your
cake,
feet.
or attempting to steal the cake.
Yes, because they won't share it with anyone else. They keep it all to themselves.
All yours.
In fact, they literally, the Delightful Children, I think this is in, either the last one, I think this was the last one, where they literally strapped other kids into a football stadium to watch them eat the cake.
cool,
Huh.
right, Notso-kun?
Like, forcefully watching what they can't have.
And death. There's death.
Ah, he comes for us all in time. No, but the Kids Next Door is always such a fascinating thing to look at, and it's always such a great idea of just expanding what you already have. Like, we have an entire section dedicated to what the hell are teenagers about? Like, we've seen adults versus kids. What are teenagers in this world?
To ice. This'll be easy.
I know they're like some third faction.
They are, in fact, a third faction, and in some cases, not a third faction.
2 enemies
Once again,
down.
Chie-senpai.
Do it again, Chie-senpai.
In some cases, double agents. We find out in that series that there are some kids who, even past the age of 13, stay as part of the KND.
I am slightly familiar with that.
We did it.
Yes, but not many people in that world are privy to it. It's highly classified in that regard.
Chie-senpai, you look hurt pretty bad.
Which means that those that have to fight their, fellow members can't even tell them about that.
Hmm. But I am kind of happy that I finally found Utica Cartoon again.
Oh yeah, no, I bet that was super satisfying, finding what you've been, like, trying to remember and couldn't. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and the fact that it only had 1 episode was even worse.
Well, what's the other one that I really liked? That lost to Mighty B for whatever fucking reason.
Mighty B?
Yes.
Wasn't that a Nickelodeon show?
Is either Nick or Disney, I want to say.
Because I know Adventure Time was going to be on Nickelodeon, but Nickelodeon turned it down.
It was Nickelodeon. Yeah, I just checked. Oh man, what was that show called now? It looked super fucking rad, and it was about a spy.
Set scan. It's weak to wind.
Do you have any more information?
Naoto
It was in like a steampunky-ish kind of world.
Else's turn.
Might want to heal Naoto. She's gonna drop in a minute.
1 enemy to go. Keep it up.
Let's see here.
Come on. Persona.
Because I think
I know I've talked about it before, but it's been a long
Yes,
time.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm thinking of the same thing you are, and I can't remember the name either. Five. Medical kit. Gonna use a skill then. Was it kind of like cell shaded style?
I want to say yes.
Oh, that's
Then
not
I
good.
think
Darkness
I
won't work.
remember what you're talking about, but I cannot think of the name.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Let's see.
Oh my god!
4 enemies left. Don't
Speaking
give up.
about single episode cartoons, I just remembered Yoink of the Yukon.
Hey, did I find it? I think I found it.
What?
Was it called the Modifiers?
That sounds so familiar.
Yes, yep, that's it. The Modifiers.
That's yes.
3 enemies defeated.
And it kind of
Did it,
left
Naoto-kun?
off on a cliffhanger since it was a pilot.
Yes, it was only a pilot from 2007.
That's some thick skin.
Agent Zero.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll. Ha. So,
And of course, oh, it was fucking Yako's voice actor who was playing the villain in that.
Oh, really? You got
yes,
pulsing.
yes, it was.
Leveled up.
Really?
Yes,
I may have to go back and watch that now.
it was such a good one, and I'm like, it lost to the Mighty Bee, the Mighty fucking Bee. This thing, this horror show? No, why?
I do not know of the Mighty Bee.
careful. That enemy
It is not good. IMO, not good. Do not like.
But do you
Am I the
I don't
pilot
do-
target audience? Probably
No,
not.
no.
But, you know.
No. I wasn't going to say that, but like, I don't remember it much. But do you remember Yoink of the Yukon?
No, but I think you've brought it up before because the name sounds familiar.
I just did about 5 minutes ago.
I meant prior to this.
Oh. But that's just like
Soda.
one thing that's like half stuck in my mind. Like,
There, got it.
I know he may have been a Canadian Mountie, but that's the only thing I remember about it. The fact that maybe he was a Canadian Mountie.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy defeated.
It would be
Don't stop now,
interesting
Naoto-kun.
to see.
Yosuke senpai.
More experience for us than Yosuke.
Here. No.
We were wondering what the purple thing was and his fear.
Is it fear?
Yes.
Well, there we go. Now we know. I guess
It would've-
apparently that rainbow slime put the fear in you.
I thought it would have been better if it was poison.
Make a little more sense than fear.
Chie senpai, you look hurt pretty bad.
But it would be so interesting if we could
Careful.
go back
Enemies immune to wind.
and find out what all the finalists were during the cartoon contest and just see from like our more adult point of view.
As a hindsight,
Yes. Yeah,
Leave this
like,
to me.
oh, this is far better. Or like, since you're such a big fan of K&D, would this have been better? Granted, it was only a pilot episode.
Goes then.
Or does this seem like it would have more
Good
potential
Naoto-kun, keep it up.
for something?
it might be
Like-
interesting to look at.
Like granted, I didn't
Enemy
watch
healing sec. I'll do a quick
seasons
scan.
3 and 4 of Infinity
Until
Train
once.
because
Hit it and move on.
at that time I didn't have HBO Max and I haven't really looked for it, but I'm still upset it was cancelled due to being not a kid's show.
Guys, Chie senpai's really hurt.
Man, like, just imagine the people that tried to watch Korra the first time around. And Nickelodeon's just, like, yanking the shit out of those people.
Yeah.
Like,
Enemy
yeah, we're
defeated.
definitely gonna air
Don't stop
these,
now, Naoto-kun.
and then we're gonna, like, air it in, like, a weird order during season 2, and then there's gonna be gaps. And then it's gonna be online, guys, and then we're gonna delay that, and, you know, then maybe it won't be online, and who knows anymore.
Here's our chance. Let's go.
Like,
Because
the
I-
release shit for that was insanely stupid.
Yeah, because I think this thing was
Going places, everyone. And
like, Owen Dennis, like, Creative Infinity Train, was, like, pitching this as, like, for slightly older audiences with, like, slightly more serious plots and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, like, that's fine, and then when it gets to it, it's like, oh, this is what you meant by serious plots. We thought you were pitching a kids show, and you want something about divorce, like grandparent death, stuff like that, like coming to terms with yourself. No, we don't want that anymore. Because I think in one of the unproduced seasons, since they were midway through scripting season 5 when they got cancelled, I think it was season 8 was going to be about an old man with Alzheimer's.
Yeah, I think you were talking to me about that before.
Yeah. So that would have been so fascinating to just watch him try to come to terms of why he's on the train, even though he might not even remember.
I'm kind of surprised he went, like, if he wanted to go heavy on the, on these aspects, why he wanted to go to a kids show for it at that
You
point.
need to watch your health, Senpai.
Or, like, not just try to go to Netflix straight.
Right. Maybe he tried and...
It's possible. Attempts, we will never know where he went to first or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Without, like, interviews or
Let's stay
something.
put on this one.
Which... I might have to look for.
Come on! Persona!
Because it would be really, really interesting
Two
to see
enemies down. Do it again, Chie-senpai.
what's going on with him if he's working on something. Because, shit, I forget Creative Gravity Falls going back there.
Alex Hirsch.
Yes, if he's working on anything now.
He had a contract with Netflix last I knew. I just don't know what exactly he's doing.
Oh.
You're doing good.
Although from the sound of it, last I'm aware of, Disney may or may not have been trying to buy him out of that to make more Gravity Falls.
This'll be an easy win.
Or at least something involving Gravity Falls. Anyway, I'll be right back. I need to get another drink.
Yeah, okay.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
I'll never
Weakness.
get used to this.
Your health's low. Be careful, Senpai. Careful. That enemy's immune to wind.
Come on!
But what about ice?
3 enemies
Great
down.
moves, Chie.
Good job, Chie-senpai. Wind will work on it.
Wind.
You hit the enemy's weakness. All right, okay.
I'm back.
Ooh, you're still alive.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be
Okay.
careful.
Look at him, taunting you.
Menacingly.
Menacingly!
Was that Invader Zim? I forget.
SpongeBob, actually.
Oh yes, that's right.
Go through!
Although this only is like a 25% heal. No, maybe more.
33%?
Well, we're gonna see. Yosuke, useful wind, moderately.
You okay, Yosuke-senpai? You look hurt.
Okay, floor 5. Or path 5. I cannot believe you're still unperturbed, even after slipping so far into my realm. One has not the eyes to see things as they were, and failed to awaken his power. One chose to avert his eyes from the truth, and allowed evil to taint his awakened power. But this one, he has come so far, and still yearns for the truth. He still fights.
You okay, Yosuke-senpai? You look hurt.
So, who awakened protagonist of 5? Joker, whatever his name is.
He awakened himself.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware, unless there's some twist like this that I wasn't aware of.
Careful.
What we saw was, in 5 was him getting imprisoned inside of a dungeon by accident. Technically, I guess you could argue that it was Igor.
Oh.
Looking sharp, Chie-senpai.
Because he put the app on your phone without you knowing it. And in fact, you don't even meet Igor until after you escape the first dungeon.
You struck its
Oh.
fear. Got it.
So I guess Igor, technically?
Four of them. You need to thin them out.
Do you meet the twins first?
Persona!
No. You meet them the same time you meet Igor.
Senpai, that was perfect.
But you start off sleeping in like the place you're staying at, and then you just keep noticing that there's this weird app that keeps showing up on your phone. And you keep deleting it, but it keeps showing back up.
Let's go.
And at one
What's
point,
it-
it activates.
You hit the
And you're in the dungeon.
Here I
And during that time, you're captured. And while you're seeing your buddy, your chariot in that game get beaten the fuck up, you awaken.
Places, everyone.
Huh.
And action. All hyped up and ready to go. Go! Beat 'em up!
And it's called the metaverse, right?
Yes.
Uh... Uh.
Might be worth, what time is it? It's getting close. I don't know if you want to duck out of this floor and maybe we fuse a little bit before we end the game
Yeah,
and the stream.
that would be a good thing to do. But before that, that is good skill. I know I think I have it. I might have taken it off.
What, Triesto?
Yeah.
You might have, because we have a shit ton of radishes and go homes.
Oops.
Or you might have lost it when we were fusing something and just didn't carry it over.
There you go home. Yeah, and they didn't realize
Yeah.
I was. Return to entrance. Wait, I'm going to save first.
Okay.
And what would happen if I would choose this? Oh!
I was just gonna let you go out and visit the shops. Interesting.
Oh!
I guess you could just come back then? Oh, you're just gonna go right to the shop. Interesting.
Oh!
Why couldn't I do this the entire game?
And why am I not too tired from fighting?
Exactly. Why couldn't I do that this entire game? Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got? What new shit? Ooh, new sword. All right.
So this might be the best sword in the game. Maybe.
Unless they're unique to death in that regard. Might be the second best. Ogre teeth. Fan.
Okay.
New feet. Shield. Oh my god! He's just going nuts. New gun.
Realm 0.
Athena's
ooh.
Kiss R.
Okay.
Opera coat.
Opera coat.
Alright, finally, he's done for now.
Okay.
Alright.
Although I may only have a chance to buy one.
You're losing about... You're gaining 35, but you're losing 10. And there's no
Okay.
bonuses.
Maybe.
Mm.
Okay, I have 2. Blitz knife.
The magic.
We chose yeah.
We're keeping it for the magic. Ogre Tooth is...
Wait, 336.
So it's about 56 more, 3 less accuracy, but we lose magic boost.
And this attack is solely on physical attacks.
It is solely on your regular attack. Not even not even persona attack.
Okay.
No bonuses, however, 4 less accuracy, but like 40 more damage. That one has Enervate. That's a new one. 33 more, 1 more accuracy.
And how much was used? Ooh, 58.
Conjugate a shield.
60? Well,
Plus 10 endurance, which I think is more health.
Teddy didn't get.
No, now I got
this
2
is from
guns
last
though.
Time, but this is from last time.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did that? Okay, I thought this said meowing claw for a minute.
Crit rate up low. Interesting. That's a big jump.
Okay.
Panic medium odds.
342.
Versus what was the other one? 325?
Yeah. Wait, I'm 342, 95, and
Yeah.
325, 96.
However, the chance of a crit up is there. It's low, but it's there.
So I guess next session, I will have to hope for golden hands. So
Oh, it was still the armor.
oh, crap.
We had opera armor to look at that we didn't check out.
Yeah, the upper coat.
I don't know if that's female or male.
Armor.
Almost 100 more. Like 75 more. You lose the
Yeah,
stat
but with
boosts.
Yeah, and I can't even afford it.
And then there's that.
So what are... Because I usually use Izanagi, what are his stats?
You've nearly got him maxed on his strength right now.
Uh-huh. And... Well, that's with the plus
5.
9, I want to
Well,
say?
yeah, 9 or 10 or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, so... And fusing is free.
Yeah, as long as you're not
So-
bringing anything back.
Could I do anything of that? No.
No.
Okay, and the card means I have it already, right?
Yep. Ooh, there was one.
Wait, crap, I forget which one I was on.
Mata is there. Beirong's Beirong's weaker though. But Mata is there.
Oops, I would
Nope.
lose that, though.
What?
A Lilith?
You would?
Yeah.
Do you not want to?
I mean, like, although it looks kind of cool.
Oh, is that the only reason?
And I want to know, like, Regenerate 3 might not be hard. Well, I can carry Regenerate 3 over.
If you want to level it, sure.
Is there any other way for
Oh,
me
wait.
to...
You had one. Go back down to Hachiman.
Hachiman?
Hellbaker, you get Bull. Oh no, never mind. I thought Belial didn't have a card there. Are there any doubles that you can get anything for instead of a triple fusion? Oh, there's
Hold on.
Saturnus. Or Balzable. Flamon?
Ooh, Social Link 10.
That's a teddy
Ooh.
boost.
Ooh.
What was the other one?
Crap,
You had like Balzable as an option. What is he?
what, you mean
If you go up to Seth. Balzable.
No.
Okay, Moon. I
Only-
was curious which one he
only-
was.
Okay, so...
Which one? You could either get rid of Adavaka or Hachiman to get Saturnus right now.
You have that and Hachiman. And let's do this.
Oh, you could get Myriad Arrows on here. Is this guy a physical persona or a magic persona? A little more on... It's pretty even. A little more magic, but mostly you're even.
Okay. Myriad arrows.
Resist Wind might be good to carry forward. Just for potential future stuff.
Mhm.
Growth if you want him to level outside of combat. Ooh, he gets Evade Ice at level 77.
Yes. And what's Tetrakarn?
I believe Tetrakarn is either magic barrier or physical barrier. I forget which one.
Oh, okay. Left. Tetrakarn. Shaboof, I'm guessing at least 3 levels?
Oh, whoopsie. Accidentally did it wrong. We all make
This-
mistakes, right?
This would be the second time it happened?
I thought it happened twice to you already.
I believe it only happened once.
Okay.
Evade Ice. Spellmaster.
Ooh, Spellmaster.
What is that?
I don't know. We might find out.
I don't think so. Wait, Evade Ice can...
To what? Null Ice? No, Cruel Attack.
Oh.
That was a bad.
Oh.
That was a bad. Do you want to reload the save and undo that? Because you saved right before coming in here.
I mean, due to conditions, it might do that again regardless.
I said can. I think it gave you the choice, didn't it? Didn't it give you a yes/no option?
It did not give me a choice.
Oh, okay. I thought when it said can, it gave you a yes/no. Lasky. Or Mata again.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Wait.
I think it's Ilat was the one that you wanted to keep, right?
Yeah. So, I like the one I wanted to keep, so let's go there and get...
Ooh, he looks neat.
And also a new rank 10. So,
Yosuke. Definitely a magic persona, though.
308,000. Aeon.
That's physical. He is absolutely a magic persona. So I don't know if you want to stick with that or not.
So, but we don't know what his next 3 attacks may be.
Well, you're right. Well, it seems like he's getting fire at least. That's for sure. He's already got a fire boost. Foolish Whisper.
I'm just going to toss on Aeon Drain.
Okay. Keep the wind?
Yeah. What?
His
What?
pants are a walk.
Huh. Interesting.
Alright, here comes Big Fire.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look, Evade Ice is back. His one weakness. Ailment boost. Additional power. This isn't a change. It says it. No! I like Evade Ice. Don't go away. See, allow.
Wait.
Yeah. Allow.
No.
It gave you an option.
No.
I thought it did.
Okay. So I guess.
Do we want to
next
try
time-
just to see? I was just going to be curious to see if we tried to fuse one more time with the highest level ones we had.
I kind of like my rundown.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just curious what we could get. I didn't say you had to.
Okay. The 2 highest ones will give us
Nothing.
nothing.
What about the triple?
Between who?
Let's grab the bottom 2 and then whatever will let us go. The only one is Suparna. Okay, interesting.
I
Alright.
guess next time on Persona 4 Golden, we will continue our way up the final dungeon and...
Maybe or maybe not the boss? We'll see.
maybe Goodbye.
Goodbye.